You're at the height of your performance, your peak. You're doing well and you know it. What does that look like for you and who are you with? When I ask most people this question, their answers typically fall under one of two different paradigms. Paradigm one, I'm at the top of my game when I'm at the top of my hierarchy, the chair of my committee, president of my organization. Or paradigm two, I'm at the top of my game when I'm at the top of my performance. I'm walking up onto a stage or to a podium. I'm about to be recognized for something that I did exceptionally well. I know I'm at the top of my game, because check it out, I got a big old trophy in my hand. But when I'm at the top of my game, it couldn't look any more different. I'm at the top of my game when I'm on top of my favorite animal in the entire world, a horse. My name is Sydney Wolff, and I am an equestrian. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys for a minute here. When I was a little girl, I used to love horses for the same reasons that every little girl loves horses. They're cute, they're fluffy. And you know, I'm pretty sure every single Disney princess had one. And so of course, to achieve that 6-year-old dream of becoming a Disney princess, it's another thing I had to check off the list. But I grew up, I realized that I was not probably going to become a Disney princess, given that they all just seem to get married. But I did realize that horses had so much more to offer than an aesthetic appeal and association with royalty. I was lucky enough that I was able to attend a 3-summer-long military cavalry school at the Culver Academies, where I later went on to attend boarding school. While I was there, I had the leadership experience of my life working with horses. By the end of my 3 summers in the program, I was not only learning how to ride over 100 different horses in the facility, I was leading over 45 young women as the commander of the cavalry platoon. Here at Ohio University, I had the opportunity to ride for the Hunt Seat equestrian team. This was a sport unlike any other in the sense that not only did I not know who my teammate was going to be until less than 30 seconds before my competition, my teammate and I weren't even members of the same species. My teammate was a horse. To succeed in the equestrian world, you need to know how to communicate across boundaries, convey messages to achieve goals in ways that you never thought possible. And these are the experiences that taught me about leadership. These were the experiences that taught me that while leadership does go from the top down, power goes from the bottom up. I promise you, if any of those animals wanted me on the ground, guess where I'm gonna be? On the ground. They're 10 times my size, and I'm never going to be able to compete with something like that. But leadership isn't actually about competing with that. It's not this ethereal concept. Leadership in its very essence is just the transfer of enthusiasm and goals. It's taking the goals and insights of one person and the ambitions and passions of another and combining them into one to achieve something greater than you ever could as an individual. So while I could stand up here and talk about leadership and horses all night long, I've only got 10 minutes before they boot me off of here. And so here's what I would like you all to leave with today about leadership from the top of a horse. First of all, attitude is everything, integral to your success as a leader. Secondly, you get as much as you respect from the individuals that are around you in terms of their abilities and the diversity that they bring to the table. And if you care for those around you, they will care for you in return and give everything back that you put into it. So let's go back to attitude for a second. When I walked in the first day at this cavalry school, I was mesmerized by the facility. There were over 100 different horses, and I had never really gotten the experience to work with animals like this before. I came in, I was excited and engaged, and happily completed some very basic, simple cavalry maneuvers. Another student walked in the very same day. The very same resources. This individual had even had more riding experience prior, but when asked to complete the same exact basic cavalry maneuvers, she was unable to execute them. And I couldn't figure out why she couldn't execute these maneuvers, why someone with so much more experience couldn't complete a simple task, until I realized that experience had nothing to do with this. I came in, I was excited and engaged, and she couldn't have cared less. And you know, horses pick up on that. And so ladies and gentlemen, if a horse can pick up on that, what do you think the people around you do when you do the same thing to them? When someone asks how you're doing, what do you respond? Are you in the, how the heck is it only Wednesday? What are we doing? How is this week not over yet? Are you fine? Shrug it off. Maybe if I don't make eye contact, they'll just leave me alone. Or are you living the dream? Are you finding those ways? Are you finding those different things in your life that make you excited, that make you want to keep going through those tough moments, that make you want to excel? To lead by example, you need to set an example. And the best way that you can do that is beginning with yourself and the attitude that you have in every situation of your life. You also get as much as you respect from the individuals around you in terms of their different abilities and skill sets. Like I said, we had over 100 different horses. Some of them were small, agile horses that could run around barrels with incredible speed. Some of them were jumpers that could jump meters high. Some of these horses were so large that you could stand on top of them and do gymnastics. And we respected those different abilities that they brought to the table. But now here's the million-dollar question for you guys tonight, okay? That tiny little horse comes up to you. We're in a world where horses can talk, and he comes up to you and says, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been leading this kid around, but I want to pull a cart. I want to go and try something new that I haven't done before. Do you let them? And the short answer is if you have the ability to do so, absolutely. When you allow the individuals in your organization to pursue their own interests, to do what they're passionate about, you can excel as a unit, as an organization. You can do things and take approaches that you never thought possible by bringing forth these different interests and perspectives into your organization. And by doing this, you respect the followers. You respect the different interests, and you get new perspectives that you never thought possible and can solve problems with incredible ease. And finally, if you take care of those around you, they will give it back to you 1,000,000 times in return. There was one horse in particular that I worked with all 3 summers that I was at the cavalry school. I came in every day, I was excited to work with her, and I respected her different preferences and her passions. And so one day when 3 summers later, we were out riding in the woods, and we ran into a coyote, a predator animal. My horse, an animal of prey, that naturally would run off, do anything she possibly could to survive. Didn't budge. She was able to trust me as a leader. Trust that because I had proven time and time again that I cared about her, that I had her best interest in mind, that I was going to make the right decision. As a result of that relationship that we had built together, we were both able to successfully navigate out of the scenario. When you're working with the people around you, do you go that extra mile? Instead of just leading an organization, do you get to know them? Do you get to know the people? Because you can look at Excel spreadsheets and see all the numbers, all the sales quotas, but sales rep number 308269 doesn't make a sale. But a person out there in the field does. And the people around you are the ones that are creating all the results. Everything that you have as an organization is because of the people. And by caring for them and showing them that they are a person, that they add incredible value and are an integral part of something greater than themselves, they want to give back. And they want to excel as a group. To lead any organization or to lead anybody, you need to begin with yourself. You need to hold yourself to the same standard, if not higher, than everyone else around you. And once you get that far, it's important to take into account the diversity and the different strengths and skill sets that people bring in. Respect them and allow them to pursue their passions. And finally, go the extra mile. Show people that you care about them. Show them that they mean so much to you, and that what they're doing is real and relevant to the success as a whole. And so with that, I salute to you, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Schey. Truly amazing message.